Now that's a female, and that's a dude. You might not be able to tell because she looks like strong. Woo. It could have been a joke. I hope it was a joke. But if you ever find yourself in a situation where the female is stronger than you, maybe she's taller than you, bigger than you, whatever the case is, because females can be stronger than you when they're bigger and stuff like that. Trust me, I know. I used to be 6'1", 140 pounds, and people used to, big women used to push me around. I had big women friends. I ain't never had big women, but you know what I'm saying? And they used to push me around. They were legit stronger than me. Now at 6'2", 190, I lift weights and stuff. That's not going to happen. Just don't date a female that's stronger than you because she's not going to respect you. And trust me, there's females out there that's stronger than you if you're not a super, super strong dude. She wrote, when he thinks you won't move on. This is a very interesting video. So look at that. So the dude pops up because he comes across the video and he's like, what? So he walks to the kitchen and he literally shows the female that was in the video, which was his girlfriend. Now, I know he just came across the video and exposed her for capping, being Capping Planet on social media. She the capping of being Capping Planet. But the bigger concern to me is she made herself look like she was available. She made herself look single. That's kind of a big deal. So I came across this video and it says, when you work in a warehouse full of men, but your mind jumps to those thoughts. What thoughts you talking about, man? She's showing all the dudes and she looking like, did you see her reaction? This is exactly the reason why I do not like the idea of women going into the workforce and working around primarily men. You ever heard the term work husbands and all those types of things like that? See, you spend more time at work than you do with your own family half the time. 8 to 10 hours of the day at your job, seeing the same people every single day is low-key kind of like a tribe, a community. When you around people that long or that much, you start forming emotional bonds. Now, we know women are primarily emotional. So whenever they start creating an emotional attachment or an emotional bond to a particular person, in this situation, the opposite gender, which being the man, is not going to be like, hey, girl, what's going on? It's going to be, oh, I think I'm in love. You could say it's primitive. You could say whatever you want, but I don't like the idea of women working with other men. If there was never a term to like work husband and thing, like, how do you have a whole husband at home? You got a work husband. You think the work husbands don't be doing nothing with the work wives? Before this generation, before it got all modernized and stuff, women were either at home or in the community with other women and children. Now they in the workforce and stuff. And on one end, I'm actually happy that they're independent and stuff like that. They're doing their own thing and stuff like that. But for the betterment of the nuclear family and stuff like that, it ain't really all that. It ain't really popping. I'm just saying, bro, like it ain't really helpful for us to advance as a community of people, because it starts with the family structure. It doesn't help when the women are in the workforce like that. That is bound to happen. Bound to happen. She may not act on it, but you already hear a female say, like, if you ask a female what's worse, a dude cheating on you or a dude being emotionally invested in another female, you know what they most likely 90% of the time they're going to say? They're going to say a dude being emotionally invested in a female. For her, being emotionally invested in another woman, if you're the dude, is to her, because she's emotional, is more cheating than cheating. Because if you feel like you just hit it and then you out and you ain't thinking about it no more, she's like, well, we can move on from there. But if she feel like you're emotionally invested, so what I'm saying is, if she's emotionally invested in another dude, bro, it's probably over. It's probably over. Which is why I don't like the idea of women being in the workforce with other men. I could see if they were, in nursing and different things, when they're around primarily other women, things like that, whatever the case is. But it is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Some people think that it's a primitive way of thinking and stuff like that. But I don't see much good coming out of that. Now, she isn't primarily where men are, but still, I don't see good coming out of that like that.